third award is presented to Tracy Hribar.
Tracy Hribar is a graduation coach at Adrian High School in which she counsels students who may need additional support to stay on track academically. Her numerous supporters that nominated her shared many accolades about their interaction with her. After reading the many support letters, it is obvious that Tracy has a gift for relating to students with compassion and love, making her a great leader and mentor. Lauren says, Mrs. Hribar is a role model at Adrian High School who everyone respects and looks up to, not to mention that everyone loves her. A number of these students mentioned their disappointing past that positioned them for less than opportunistic futures. Their interaction with Mrs. Hribar has led them to better outcomes. Students mentioned her comforting and supporting ways and her contagious, uplifting attitude. One student describes her outcome this way. She helped me to lift myself up and be a better person than I was from yesterday. She told me she will never judge me for what I have done or bring up the past, but will assist me in being a superior and better person.
Everything she does is just with a sense of urgency and uplifting spirits.
Additional expressive student comments said she is a kind, warm-hearted person who is designed and fit to help students with whatever they go through. They added, she goes out of her way to ensure the safety and well-being of students who cross her path. She wants everyone to succeed. She keeps me fully motivated, and she is the most caring, big-hearted, kind, and generous woman I have met.
Ms. Hribar has a positive impact at Adrian High School on the students. She makes a connection with them every day, and if you were to go into her office, you'd see that she loves having conversations with students and making sure that their day is great.
They added that she enjoys helping students not only with schoolwork, scholarships, and time management, but she takes time to help with their non-school related problems as well. Many of these students mentioned that they most likely would not have graduated without her help. Yarma added that Mrs. Hribar has kept a lot of seniors on track by sending letters of recommendations for them, making sure grades are kept good for the college of their dreams, and even calling in and setting up interviews for college and jobs. Beyond her work as graduation coach, Tracy is the Key Club International Advisor, for which she meets early in the morning every week to come up with volunteer activities and service projects.
She really helps me a lot run the meetings and keep things organized, and as well as communicating with the teachers in the school building when we do different service projects.
She is always there every morning with a smile and ready to go every day, no matter how cold or how bad her day is.
She motivates the Key Clubbers and students to be courageous, kind, and respectful. She also works with students in the SAD program to make good decisions.
Ms. Hribar is also a team mom as well, and she makes breakfast for the Adrian football team.
Lauren concluded her nomination with this wonderful tribute to Tracy. She wrote, "No award can truly show how amazing Mrs. Hribar is and how much she really cares about the students." Tracy is married to Frank and has 2 children. Emily, a 2014 Adrian High School graduate attending Siena Heights University, and Andrew, an Adrian High School senior. She has an associate's degree from Jackson College and a bachelor's from Siena Heights University.
Congratulations, Ms. Hribar.
Congratulations, Tracy, on being selected one of Adrian Public Schools' outstanding teachers and mentors.
Okay, I got to try to get through this without crying. I want to thank the foundation and Lisa. Remember where I was when Lisa called me, my cell phone rang, and I was in the Marshall's parking lot. And she's going on and on about summer school, how was the bond construction holding up summer school. And this conversation is like 5 minutes long, and I'm thinking, I just want to get in and buy a wallet at Marshall's. Why are you asking me about summer school? But then she came and told me about this honor, and I remember just putting my head back on my car rest, and I just could not believe what I was hearing. So thank you so much. I also want to thank the administration. When Mr. Gonzalez and I started here 8 years ago, no one in the world knew what a graduation coach was, and they gave us the freedom to develop that program. Also, all of the staff has been wonderful. We have really good relationship with all of the teachers. We're kind of the middle person between the student and the faculty and bring everybody together and spread information so the students have more of a say. I want to thank Steve Gonzalez. We were two strangers, never met each other, and we have been together for 8 years since day one. We work in an office not much bigger than this stage. Now there are 3 adults with tons of kids in there, and it's chaos, but it's a family chaos, and it just wouldn't work without him. When we were first hired, we were put into the old teacher's lounge with literally 2 chairs, a round table, and some Post-it notes. And we were told to save this at-risk high school and all of the things that we had to do. Within a week or so, we got some computers, and then we got some phones, and now it's a pretty nice area. So what is a grad coach if you're not sure, because it is a newer concept? We remove any barriers that's in the way of the students graduating and keeping them from not dropping out of high school. And that could be super emotional, calling protective services if we have to, if there's abuse or neglect going on in the home. You know, they really don't want to learn about algebra some days. They're just literally trying to get through the day. So we try to help them through that. I looked up the definition of an at-risk student, and I found on the internet emotional or behavioral problems, truancy, low academic performance, showing lack of interest in academics, and expressing a disconnection from the school environment. And they are all of those things, but after working with them all of these years, I would add that they are a misunderstood group of students who just need someone to trust them, someone to believe in them and support them no matter what, and not walk away from them. They need someone to show them some tough love and various life lessons, yet be sensitive to their needs of just pure survival mode. And they sometimes can be so overwhelmed and overloaded by home and personal issues that we are on an hour-to-hour basis. We literally have them come in and check with us in between every class to make sure that they're okay. They discover at that time their own inner strength and how they're going to get through, and they don't give up. When we first started this job, they really didn't like us because we were in their business, and we were really in their business. You know, who are you dating? Who are you friends with? Blah, blah, blah. And they weren't quite sure of us, and now we honestly cannot get them out of our office. I remember Steve wanted to get like this. It wasn't a futon, but it was like a couch, and I'm like, no, they will never leave. We cannot make it too comfortable in here for them, but it's just a safe haven for them to come in and get help, academic help that they need. When they graduate, it is so bittersweet, and I bawl just like this every single year. And we're so proud of them because we know that we're going to really miss them when they leave the nest. Most of them. I mean, some of them were like, oh, thank goodness, you know, we got them through. But they always do tend to fly back and visit us and keep in touch with us. And we tease them that they're now in school more than when we were trying to get them to come to school when they were students. But we're always honored that they share their college experiences with us. We're so happy when they go to college. We've been very much focused on taking them on tours to Jackson Community College, Adrian, Sienna, Baker, to explore and show them what a world is out there waiting for them. And we've had so many go to college in the last few years. So now Steve and I, we call ourselves life coaches because we just can't get rid of them. So I'm beyond humbled. Truly, there are so many professionals that I work with at Adrian High School that are so much more deserving. I wanted to thank the students who sent in the nominations for this award. Dylan Lofton was a big one, Valerie Morales, Marissa Mendez, Drayshawn Bowie, Maddie Keck, Drake Lambright, Urana Guzman, Sarah Ford, Mallory Marvin, and Laura Hendricks. And when I read the nomination letters, I literally was on the second paragraph of the first one, bawling my eyes out, and I just had to take them home and read them because I looked a mess here. So I love coming here every day. I've never had a job that I can say that about. This is my 8th year. I cannot wait to start the day every day, and you look down at the watch and it's already 3 o'clock. It flies because you're so busy helping. And I am truly, truly thankful for every student in this building, and I am the most blessed person ever. Thank you.
Congratulations again. I said it would be inspiring, huh? Let's give one more round of applause for all 3 of our outstanding teachers and